Hey, what's up everybody? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming, and we're back with more LEGO The Incredibles! We got new Urbem Docks Crime Wave, which we're actually not going to get any trophy achievements, but we're going to get some gold bricks. We're going to unlock another character token. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in where we left off, which happens to be right at our new Par family home right out front. Now, as promised, we're going to go ahead and check out the map and then zoom to our location and hop right into the cutscene instead of making you watch us drive all the way there. Reese made it very clear to me that my driving is less than par, so we'll go ahead and let the game do the talking for us. All right, cutscene.
Breaking news. A wave of crime has washed over the new Urbem docks. We now go live to our reporter.
Thanks, Jane. I'm here in the eye of the storm. The fishermen have returned to port and are sinking the district into total chaos. Wait, is that legendary missing news anchor Dawn Wheeler?
Don's long gone. The name's the Anchor Man now. You replaced me? And you all forgot about me? Well, it doesn't matter now. I'm back from the depths. Now, back to the studio.
I guess that wraps up today's report.
All right, you got two crimes to choose from. Step right up and choose whichever you like, but we're going to go ahead and talk to the Sea Captain Foist.
Avast ye! Those filthy fishermen are trying to hornswoggle the docks away from us by spilling barrels of toxic goop everywhere. Yar! 'Tis a horrible mess, to be sure. I'd be fine if you sent a lot of them to Davy Jones' locker.
Watch out for that green goo! So as it turns out, there are 3 of these toxic trucks that have spilled this green ooze all over the place, and unfortunately you can't jump over or make any shortcuts. You gotta go right through the intended pathway, which may require some smashing or 2 along the way, but we'll have to wait and see. As you can see here, there's a pretty specific intended path, and we do have to smash some things. Ooh, look at all them fish. We do get some buildable bricks, which are going to build us a nice little handheld where we can launch our other partner up there and finish the job for us. So, oh, there's a bluesy in the back. You know me. Got to get them all. Got to get them all. Now, I wasn't sure if there was any collectibles related to some of these boxes down here, so I tried not to break anything and everything that wasn't relevant to my joinie. And you can see here, we got a couple of more boxes, and then spin to win. And once we get that meter completer, it's going to go ahead and magically make all of that goo disappear. And then guess what? We get to rinse and repeat that 2 more times as there are 2 more trucks. Now, there are a couple of different ways you can get to the next location, and we opted to stay dry on this one, I believe. Yeah, I think the next one we take a nice little swim, but we'll have to wait and see. It's been a couple of days since I recorded these. Now, I got way ahead of myself, and life hasn't let me edit them. But we're back in action now, and hopefully we'll get to them free play videos with all them collectibles sooner than later. Now, hey, if you are already ahead of us and you are looking for those collectible locations, Tyler P. did an excellent job putting together a trophy achievement guide, which is how I'm going to find all those mini kits. So feel free to check out HappyThumbsGaming.com and look at that guide yourself. Moving right along, we've got another intended path with a few items that need to be cha-cha'd. So that's right, go ahead and give them the old dance lessons that they deserve and make your way all the way to that nice little shiny yellow wheel where you can spin to win and remove the goo. That's right. Remove the goo. Look at Mr. Incredible trying to run through that. It is, you know, that's a little case of a not-so-eye. I know we've talked about that in the past too, right? A little artificial not-so-intelligent. Oh! All right, so it turns out I didn't go for a swim in this particular crime, but I do feel one coming up in our near future, and it looks like we're going to have to slide through the old crate here as our intended pathway is kind of blocked on the far right. So look at this. We'll go ahead and get our creep-a-crawl on here. Notice it goes all slow for you? I do like that because the normal speed would be a little bit of a nuisance, and you can definitely move too fast. And look, there are a little bit of goo there you gotta watch out for. So make your way to the far left, and oh, hey, be off win. If you haven't already, check us out on Facebook, as we do have a weekly giveaway where we have all sorts of things from stickers to Lego sets to, who knows, we've seen t-shirts, we've seen games, we've seen all sorts of stuff over the years, and you owe it to yourself to at least check it out. All you have to do is like our Facebook page, and then, of course, like the weekly giveaway post. And, oh, shh.
He really scuttled those fishermen. As promised, here's your reward.
Gold? Captain, you know how we love us some gold. And look at that, one of those missions complete. So we can go ahead and find the next one, which happens to be right around the corner. So find that gold halo, and away we go. What you got for us, Doc Hands?
It's those fishermen. They're down in the warehouse smashing everything and robbing people. I guess crime pays better than dock work.
Uh-oh, we got some baddies in the warehouse. So we're gonna have to get to this location quickly and then take out all the baddies. Now, I do feel like we get our Michael Phelps on here in a minute and do take a little swim, but we'll have to wait and see. As I already had kind of mentioned that once before, I do believe this is the mission that we handle that biz. Oh, and look at that. Speaking of handling biz, one incredible super attack took down all of the baddies inside the warehouse. Now we just got to free the 3 trapped civilians. One is under a big vault there. We smashed and freed that person. And now we've got 2 more. One is way out over on the pier over here. Guess it's the docks. So quite appropriate as we are in the new Urbem docks area. Uh-oh, some more baddies. And it looks like another guy that needs to have some grapplage to free him. So no problem, as we already happen to have Elastigirl out. So go Gadget Arm. And look at that, we've got it. Rip it on down. Ooh, don't forget to grab all them studs. And guess what? Put your shower cap on. We're gonna go for a little dipsy. Turns out swimming is actually quite an effective mode of transportation, as look how fast we go. Reese and I were trying to determine, like, do you move as fast or faster in the water? Because, you know, she's got a pretty good hop on. And, oh, I love how she hops up onto the upper ledges, too. That's a pretty sweet feature of hers. And, oh, gotta love the old jump kicks, too. Finish off the baddies, and then, of course, free the last guy, and away we go! You know, Buddy sure was silent for providing him some help. Anyhow, moving along from that little technical glitch, we go ahead and complete the second mission, which actually should complete the area, but it doesn't. You got more in store for you. That's right, we've got to go see the old sea captain one more time and see what he's got cracking. That's right, see the sea captain to see what he's got cracking. It's kind of a funny little limerick rhyme, whichever you want to call it. Oh, and speaking of those jumps up, remember I was talking about how she can jump up high into that next? Here we go. Oh, thanks for the bluesy. What you got for us, Captain?
There he blows. Don Wheeler himself, the Anchorman, back from the murky depths of the ocean.
Welcome to the show. With me, your host, the Anchorman. Sit back, relax, and let's make the news. Do not adjust your sets. The Anchorman has returned, and this time I will not be forgotten. Our first story.
Oh, to the it's Ron Burgundy time. That's right, for all of those of you who don't get that joke, there is actually a movie starring Will Ferrell where he plays a 1970s, maybe late 60s even. It's a long time ago Anchorman, and it's very not office appropriate, very unpolitically correct, And, there's a fair amount of humor in it if you see it for that as humor and not how people should act and whatnot. But, hey, this is another case of basically dodge the attacks and wait for him to see them Tweety birds. Once he's got stars above his noggin, go ahead and get up close and personal and try to do a little damage on him. Now, I found that attacking him while he doesn't have those stars on him doesn't seem to do much, if any, damage. So definitely just kind of wait it out, take out any of his little foes that are around you, and he'll attack you eventually. He does a ground pound where he jumps up way high in the sky, and he also does kind of a charge attack where you just got to dodge it. Now, I kept building up these super attacks, and I thought just maybe I would get a little bit of damage done, and it seemed like every other time it seemed to work, and other times it didn't. But we get that one nice little attack in there, which took quite a bit of his meter down. And last but not least, KO, KO, KO.
Stay tuned, New Urbem. I'll be back for the 10 o'clock bulletin.
Look what the tide brought in.
All right. New Urbem Docks Crime Wave complete and Anchorman down. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves another gold brick. And of course, we get the old minifigure for Anchorman, which he looks like he's rather large and in charge compared to some of the other characters we've unlocked. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and add him to our list. Oh, he's right in the front. Anchorman, A, that makes sense. A? Ha ha ha. All right, don't forget we have unlocked the Pixar family build, which we'll come back and get shortly once we complete the last couple of Crime Waves, which is coming up. So that's going to wrap it up for LEGO The Incredibles' New Urbem Docks Crime Wave. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, smash that like button, drop us a comment down below, let us know how we can do better or what you did like about the video. As for me, that's going to do it for now. As always, until next time, see ya.